Hello and welcome to Barbershop Books Story Time with Alvin Irby. That's me. Today's story, it's a classic. Today's story is called Truck. That's it, just truck. I think you guys are going to be able to guess what this story is about. I think today's story is probably about trucks. And if you look at the front cover, what type of truck do we see? I see a big tractor trailer. These are the types of trucks that pull really heavy stuff. Or they move like, stuff that stores need or even buildings need. Let's look at, oh man, I think someone just called me. Let's turn that off. There we go. So, truck. Trucking. Look. This is the entire truck and the bed of the truck. This long part back here, that's called the bed of the truck. And it's even open. And if you look in the back, there's like a bike in there. Cool, right? Trucking. That's what trucks do. When they carry heavy stuff all around, it's called trucking. And look at this huge exhaust pipe right here. Do you see it? It goes up, 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 up. Well, when a truck is operating, like when it's driving or it's moving, there's like smoke, like billows of smoke coming out of this exhaust pipe. For cars, the exhaust pipe is normally in a different spot. Don't touch it because it can get really hot. But it is cool to see that trucks, they have their exhaust pipe where the smoke comes out in a different spot. Have you ever been on the highway riding with your parents and you saw a truck? I'll tell you a secret. If you see a truck and you do this and they see you, they'll honk their horn. It's super fun. All right. Trucking. One way. Stop. This book is filled with all types of words that you can see. This truck is moving, and look at the signs. This sign says one way. That means that you can only move one way. You can't go back. You have to only go one way. Now, if something is two ways, that means you can go that way and you can go that way. But if something is only one way, well, you can only go one way. And I think you all know what this sign says. Stop! Lets you know you shouldn't keep going. Oh, and this sign, this one, that sign means no left turns. So if that truck wanted to go left, sorry, can't go left. You can only turn right. Look. It looks like in this story, we're following this truck to see where it's going. What do you see in this picture? I see two other type of vehicles. One of them looks like it's a truck too. Do you see this green truck right here? What else do I see in this picture? I see a fire hydrant and I see a yellow car. Now, there's one kind of car that's usually yellow, and that's a taxi. But I don't think this car is a taxi because it doesn't say taxi on the side. And normally if a car is a taxi, do you hear that siren? Maybe I should close the door. There's a lot of noise. I think that's better. So normally if something is a taxi, it will say it on the side of the car. It will say taxi. Or it'll even say it on the top to let you know that this is a taxi. For those of you who are just tuning in to Barbershop Books Story Time, today we're reading Truck. This is a story about a truck. And I guess we're going to just go on a journey with this truck. And this book is really interesting because it doesn't really have a lot of words like you might see in a lot of books. It mostly has pictures and labels. What's a label? Well, a label is like when you put a word on something so that people know what it is. That's what a label is. So, if you see a label in the story, you can just go, "Whoa," like that. All right, let's go. Here's the truck again. And look. Remember what it said on the side of the truck? It said trucking. And look, remember I told you about the exhaust pipe? Well, look at the exhaust pipe now. What do you see coming out of the exhaust pipe? It's smoke. And it's billowing up into the air. And look at these cords right here. I don't know what they're for. But I know that they have something to do with the truck. What else do we see? I see some wheels. Let's see how many I can count. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 wheels. And guess what? This truck is really heavy. Do you know how I can tell? Look at the tires. The tires, it looks like they're bending a little bit because of all the weight on the truck. Tires for a truck have to be really, really strong because trucks carry very heavy stuff. They carry the materials that people use to build buildings. Let's see what else we see in the illustrations. I see a blue van. Do you see the blue van in the background? It's right here. And I see what looks like some garages. Do you see these garage doors? Do you see them right here? And I see another one over here next to the blue van. So today we're learning all about a truck. And we're going on a journey with a truck. How cool is that? All right, let's see what else we see. We see our truck. And remember, on the side of the truck, it says trucking. Because when a truck is driving or moving and taking stuff, it's called trucking. Well, look at this other truck over here. It's carrying something really, really scary. Liquid gas. That means that it's flammable. Or, do you want to know a college word? Okay, I'll tell you. If something can explode, that means it's combustible. Isn't that a cool word? Combustible. That means that it can explode. So this truck over here is carrying liquid gas. I think that's the gas that people put into their cars to make their cars drive. Now, trucks, they use something a little different. They use a type of gas called diesel. Can you say diesel? Your parents better not put diesel in their cars if they're supposed to use regular gas. Because if you put diesel in your car and you're not supposed to, well, I don't think it'll be good for your car. Your car might go or something like that because it'll make it drive funny. What else do we see? So we see this red truck, the one that we're following. It has these cool horns on the front. We see this green truck that's carrying liquid gas. I'm not sure what this brown vehicle is in the back, but it has lots of windows. Maybe it's a bus. Buses usually have lots and lots of windows. What else do we see in the picture? Oh, I see a sign that tells the truck whether or not they can pass by. Do you see this sign? It says 12 feet, 6 inches. The little little apostrophe there, and the two dashes, the two apostrophes, those mean feet and inches. So 12 feet and 6 inches. And that lets the truck know if their truck can pass by without hitting something. If their truck is taller than 12 feet and 6 inches, oh man, well, it's going to bang into something. So this is something that cities will usually put up so that a trucker will know whether or not they can pass by. What else do we see in this picture? I see another sign. I see a sign that says tunnel ahead. So there's a tunnel ahead, and in order to get into the tunnel, your truck can't be taller than 12 feet and 6 inches. What else do we see? I see a yellow truck, not a red truck. It has red lights, but the truck is yellow. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what other cool stuff we're going to find in today's story. Oh, wow. Here's the tunnel. Do you see? There's more than one tunnel. There's one tunnel to go in, and there's another tunnel to go out. Can you tell which one you're supposed to go in? Yep, you're supposed to go in over here. And there's even a little sign to let you know. See this green arrow? That means you can go. And it even tells you the speed. It says 40. That means you're only supposed to go 40 miles an hour in the tunnel. You're not supposed to go faster than that. And then let's look over here on the other side. Well, there's a bus coming out, and it says City Line. City Line. I think this is a public bus. A public bus is a bus that anyone can get on if they pay a fare. And guess what? You're only supposed to go out on this side. You're not supposed to go in. And look, here's an X to let you know. That means stop. Don't go in here. You're only supposed to come out. Let's keep reading. What else do we see? Well, I see more smoke coming out of the truck's exhaust pipe. Do you see the smoke? It's right here. And it's right here. I also see a purple. Oh, that's a van. I see a purple van behind the truck. And there's some signs. One says enter and one says exit. And above those signs, it says tunnel. Have you ever traveled through a tunnel before? It can get dark when you go through a tunnel, but some tunnels have lots of light. Let's see what else we see. I see another truck. This truck has lots of wheels, just like our red truck that we're following. I wonder what it says on the side. Clipper? I don't know. Maybe that's the name of the company. For those of you who are just tuning in to Barbershop Books Storytime, today we're reading a story called Truck. And this story is about a red truck, and we're following it around. And we're talking about all the different things that we see. Whoa, this truck is stopping for diesel. You know what diesel is? It's a type of gas that trucks put in their truck so that they can drive. Remember we talked about diesel earlier? Well, remember how I said that, you're not supposed to put diesel in most cars? Well, if you don't put diesel in a truck, well, it will drive funny, or it may not even drive at all. So it's really, really important to make sure that a car or a truck has the right type of gas. Some cars use unleaded gas, some use super gas, and some cars and trucks use diesel. And that's exactly what this truck uses. So let's see. What else do we see? I see a diner. Do you see the diner? It's right here. And that's where people go to eat. What else do we see? Well, there's a sign that says diner, and it says food. And it says eat. E-A-T. Eat. So these signs let you know that, hey, there's a diner where you can grab some food. And guess what? If you've been driving a truck all the way across the country through multiple states, I bet that all of that driving for hours and hours will make you very, very hungry. So it's a good thing that there's a diner, because now you can stop and get a bite to eat. What other signs do we see on this page? I see something that says truck stop and open 24 hours. So guess what? No matter what time the truck stops to get gas, this truck stop is open 24 hours. So that means that even if it's really early in the morning, like midnight or 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., the truck and the truck driver, they can stop at this truck stop and they can get gas or they can get food at the diner. This story is kind of making me a little hungry. How about you? I wonder where this truck is going to go next. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe what happens in the story. It starts raining. And there's rain everywhere. Do you see on the side of the truck where it says, sorry, it's this side. On the side of the truck where it says trucking? Wow. Let's see what other signs we can read. This sign says 101 North. So that's like a highway or something, right? And it lets you know that that's the name of the highway. It's Highway 101. Oh, and there's another sign. This sign is really important for safety. This sign means that the roads may get wet or be slippery. The roads may be slippery when it's wet. And it's raining, so do you think that the roads will be a little slippery? Yep, it's probably going to be really slippery if it's raining a lot, because look at all of this rain. So when it's raining, do you think that the truck should go really, really fast, like pew, like that? Or do you think if it's raining, the truck should go slow? Well, the sign tells us that this road gets slippery when it's wet. So I think to be safe, the truck should probably drive really, really slow. Let's see what else happens in the story. Oh, another thing. When it's raining, it's important to put your lights on, even if it's daytime, to make sure that you can see so that you can drive safely. Oh, you know something? On this page, you can see all of the wheels. You want to count the wheels? Let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 on this side. Wait, did I count right? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I made a mistake. There aren't 6 tires. There are only 5. Let's count one more time to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, Do you think this truck only has wheels on one side? Or do you think the truck has wheels on both sides? I think they have wheels on both sides, because if they didn't, the truck would fall over like this. So, if there are 6 on this side, then there are probably 6 on the other side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 6 again, didn't I? I meant 5. That's why it's really, really important to double check when you're counting, because sometimes you could make a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because there are 5 on the other side. How cool is that? Let's find out where this truck is going next. Whoa! Look, it looks like this truck is in a lot of traffic. It can barely move because there's so many other vehicles on the road. Let's see what else we can find. So I see one vehicle that says livestock. That means that it has live animals inside. I wonder what kind of animal is in here. Maybe a horse? You can't really tell. All you can see is the back of the animal. It could be a horse. It could be a cow. I don't know. What else do we see? I see a truck that says highway. I even see a truck that says moving. This one says highway. There are lots of different things to see. Ooh, this is making me hungry. This car says bakery. Do you know what you can find in a bakery? You can find cakes and desserts and all kind of tasty treats. You know, right about now, I think I would love to go to a bakery. Well, let's keep reading to see where else this red truck will go. Whoa, this page almost makes me dizzy because it's so busy. I wonder if you're going to be able to find the truck. Look. There's so many loops. Can you spot the truck? Is it on this page? Our red truck, I don't see it. I see lots of trucks and cars, but I don't see our red truck. Let's look on the next page. Do you see our red truck on this page? Oh, wait. There it is. It's right here. Did you find it? One way that I knew it was our red truck that we've been following is because it says trucking on the side. It's like a clue. Well, this has been a really interesting story. We've learned about so many different things. And don't you think all of these loops are cool? It allows for vehicles to travel under and over each other. It's almost like a maze or like a puzzle or something, right? I really like this page a lot. There's so many different things to see. Let's see where the truck will go next. It's going over a bridge. That's super cool. This page looks like you can barely see anything. I think that there may be a lot of fog. Do you know what fog is? It's kind of like if there's clouds that are on the earth and you can't really see. But you just have to drive slower when there's fog to make sure that you're safe. Will the truck get out of the fog? Yep. Here's the next part of the journey. So this sign says west. And it says north. This sign says north. And this sign says east. which direction is the truck going? It's going to the east. And the yellow truck that says overload, that means it has a lot of stuff in there. It's going to the west. And I guess no one's going to the north, at least not right now. So let's find out where the truck goes next. Oh, I think that the truck arrived at its destination. And look, there's a clock on the top. I hope that the truck arrived on time. Look, we can almost see, it looks like there are bicycles in the back. Someone has opened the door. That's how I know that the truck arrived at its destination, because someone opened the door, and I think maybe they're going to take the contents. That's the stuff in the back. I think they're going to take it out. Let's see. Yep. Looks like they took all the stuff out of the truck. So that is the journey of the truck in our story. That's the end. Thank you so much for watching today's story. It's called Truck. And it was a cool story all about a journey of a big red truck. Or as some people say, a tractor trailer. So if you would like to learn more information about Barbershop Books or to donate, you can visit our website at barbershopbooks.org. You can also connect with us on social media at Barbershop Books. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, bye.